In the last video, that is part 7, I have taught you some cool tip about pivot table. Today's video, that is part 8, I will be teaching you KPI dashboard. Now this is what we'll be doing today actually. Now first of all, what is this KPI? KPI is nothing but key performance indicator, and it is basically nothing but it is called as a visual representation. Like if I click on any of these options over here, if I click on auto, you can see my that value is also changing and my graph is also changing over here. If I click on the year also, 2022 or 2023, it gives you the details about full information about that. If I click on any of my customers, female customers, it gives you the details. So this is what we'll be doing today actually. Now for this, let's close this thing. Now this is my data. So this is my data, which you can download from the link in my description. Now over here I have got her data which has got some details. Car ID is there, date is there, column names are there. So this is the full details that I've given you over here. So I would like to make 2 columns over here, just in that customer name. So keep your cell pointer here. But before you do that thing, can make a table. Can convert this data into a table. Just click inside anyway. Click on insert. Click on table. Say OK. So now this is converted as a table now. Now I would like to make 2 columns over here. Column name, customer name. Just keep a cell pointer over here. Right click, insert, table column to the left. So it gets 1 column over here. Again one by one. Right click, insert, table column to the left. Just change this name. This instead of column to just give the name called as month over here. And this column 1 is there, that you make it as years. This is the date I've given you. I've given you 2 years over here, 2022 say 2023. So I've got a very huge data over here. They're altogether 23,907 records. Now this month is, I want only the month over here. Excel has given you a formula called as text. Tab. When you press tab, the bracket open comes. Click on this date. That is actually B2, but I'm not getting B2 because I've converted this into a table. So you'll get like this: add date, comma, double quotes. You can just type this thing 4 times mm. That is month. Close the double quotes, close the brackets. Now you press enter. I should get only the month actually. I don't have to drag it because I've created a table, so I don't have to drag it. So it comes for the entire till down. How much records you have, that much it has taken it. Similar thing, I want the year over here. This 2022. I've given you 2 years, 2022 and 2023. Again, you type your text, tab, click on this date. That is B2, comma, double quotes. You say y 4 times. Close the double quotes, close the brackets, enter. So that should give me the year also. So this you have to do it first for this table. That is month and years. Now I will have to create a pivot table in this sheet called as sheet 1. I'll just rename it if you want. Double click this sheet number 1. I'll just give a name called as working over here. And then one more sheet I'll have to make here called as dashboards. So I'll just give a name called as dashboard over here. Enter. So I'll just click on my first my data. Click over here inside anyway. Click on insert. Click on pivot table. Existing. Location is asking you click on working. Take it where you want it. I'm taking it over here on that A1. Okay. So my first pivot table, what I want is actually, it's called as your monthly sales. So in that case, month will come in rows. So just drag your month to rows. And car ID is there, that you push it in values. So give a data like this. So you just click anywhere inside. So once I click anywhere in the middle like this, click on this option of yours called as design. I want to give some design also. Just take any design. I will go for this design. So this is my first example. My second, I want to make one more second one pivot table which says sales analysis by color wise. So I will just copy this table of yours. So you can just click inside anyway. Press Ctrl A, Ctrl C for copy. Keep your cell pointer where you want it and paste it. Ctrl V. Now my second pivot table that I want over here is month I don't want. So I'll just remove that month from my list. Just drag it outside here like this and put there over there color. So color, push it in rows. And value may count of car ID will come. So that is fine. So my second pivot table is done. Third is I want with model wise. Again I'll just copy this pivot table. Ctrl A, Ctrl C, copy. Keep your cell pointer where you want it and paste it. Ctrl V. So my third is I want here is instead of color I want model. So remove that color from that list and push over here model. So model you push it in rows. So that will give you a count of ID will come here. But over here I want top 5. This is all my model names. So but I want top 5. This is showing you the entire list actually. So I would like to have top 5. So you can click on this arrow sign, model mein, click on this arrow sign, value filter. There's an option called as top 10. Here instead of top 10 you remove and put the top 5. Rest all nothing is switching. Just keep it as it is. If you want bottom, you can say bottom also. I want top and say OK. So this will give me top 5 models. Then next pivot table, that is my fourth pivot table that I want is dealer regions. So click inside again, press Ctrl A, Ctrl C, copy. Keep a cell pointer. I want it somewhere here and paste it. Ctrl V. Now here model you can remove it from the rows and push there over there. Dealers region. So the dealer region is over here. So push the dealer region over here and count of RID. That will be right. So this is my fourth pivot table is also done. Fifth is again I'll just copy this table again. Ctrl A, Ctrl C. I'll just get it down below here. I'm taking it down here. Paste it. Ctrl V. Over here I want the dealer region, you can remove it, rows, and push there over here. Now here I want body style. So you push that body style in your rows and count of cell. So that is my fifth pivot table. Sixth again I'll just copy this table again. Ctrl A, Ctrl C. Keep a cell pointer where you want it and paste it. Ctrl V. Sixth pivot table, I don't want anything in rows actually. Just remove the rows. Count ID will come here, and here I want the price. So price, you just drag it to values and drag one more time price twice. So summer price will come and summer price. The second summer price is there, no? That you push it and make it as average. So click on this arrow sign, this side way arrow. Value field settings. There's an option called as average. Instead of sum, you say average and say OK. So that should give you a detail like this. And this sum of prices there, I don't like to have it comma. So click over here. Right click, value field settings, number format, number, use thousand separator, and this 2 is there, make it 0, that I don't want the decimals, and say OK. OK. So that should remove the decimals from that. So that was my sixth pivot table that I have done. Then one more pivot table I want. Ctrl A again, Ctrl C, copy. Keep a cell pointer where you want it and paste it. Ctrl V. Over here in rows option I'll just remove that body style and push here. There's an option called as transmission. Drag that thing in rows and count of car ID will come here. That is fine. One more ID you have to drag it over here. So drag that one more time. But the second ID is there, no? That you make it as show value as percentage of grand total. So you click on this arrow sign here. Keep over here. Cell pointer, keep it over here. Right click. Show value as and percentage of grand total. So what will happen is this total is there, no? Grand total. It will divide it. So you just right click over here. Show value as percentage of grand total. This is the amount of auto car sale and this is the percentage. So that is what it is showing me over here. Okay. So I've done with my pivot table. Now I have to create a dashboard. That is over here. For that I will just come to my dashboard screen. I will just change this color and everything. I don't want these lines actually. So you can just click on view option. Guides you can remove it from here. So that removes that guides. And then for color killer you can press Ctrl A. So the entire data is selected. Screen is selected. Click on your home tab. Click on this icon called as fill color. Take any color at the moment, whichever color you want. So I'm just going for this color. So now what you can do is just come back again here, working sheets. First pivot table is there, no? This is your monthly sales. So what you can do is you can just click inside here anyway. And I would like to make a graph of this. Once you click over here, you can press this shortcut if you want, Alt and F1 from your keyboard. Or you can click on insert and come here, charts, because column graph and clustered. This is what we want, clustered graph, and say OK. This total is not required over here, so I'll just delete this total. Just click and delete. This top thing is the count of car ID month. This is not required. So you just right click on that count of car ID, and there's an option called as hide all field buttons on charts. So just click that, so that will go off. Then I want to give a heading over here. Just double click like this and can type the name. I want to like to give it as monthly sales. So I've typed the name called as monthly sales over here. Now click on this border of the graph. For design, click on design. Change the background to black background. That will look better. Can make the size small like this. At the moment, that's making it size small and placing it over here. Later, I will be dragging it over here. Once I make all the graph, I will push it over here. Dashboard. So my first graph is created over here. Monthly sales ka. Second is this table. So click inside here first. Here I would like to have, this is actually called as a sales analysis by color. I would like to have a pie chart for it. So once you click inside over here, click on insert, chart options, then pie chart, and come over here, second, 3D pie, and say OK. So this is the thing. Then this dot, this I don't require, so you can just right click and say hide all buttons, so that is not required. If you want to show the values, you can show the values also here, like this plus sign is there here, data labels. For the first table I didn't show the values, so same thing I can do it for here also. This plus sign is there, chart elements, it is called as data labels, so it will show you the values over here. And this total is there, that I would like to change it, the heading. Just double click like this and give the name called as sales analysis by color. So I've typed this thing. Now you can click on this border of the graph. I can click on design. Black background I wanted, so I'll go for my black background only. And just making the size a little smaller. So for the timing, you can just place it over here. So now once you have placed this thing over here, so I have placed it over here. Second graph of mine. Third one is called as your this graph. which I would like to create. This is actually called as your the top 5 model wise sales, which I would like to make it as a bar, clustered bar. For that, again click inside here, click on inside option. So once you click on inside option, come over here, charts. Now here we have to go for this bar chart. So I'll go for this bar chart, and this time clustered bar it is called as. I'll go for this and say OK. Again, this total is not required, so I'll just click and delete this from here. Oh, sorry, Control Z. This total is not required, so I'll just click on this total, delete. And this is not required. Right click and hide all fields items. This heading is there that you can just double click like this, and here you type the name called as top 5 model wise sales. So I have given this. Now you can click on this again, this border of the graph, click on design, change the background to black I'm giving, then make the size a little smaller, and I'm just placing it over here like this. Okay. My fourth graph is this, where I would like to have a regional sales. Actually, I would like to have it as an area chart. So click inside this graph, click inside this pivot table, click on insert, click on charts and area chart. I'll go for this first option only, area, and I'll say OK. Again, this total is not required, so you can just click and delete from your keyboard. Then this is not required, right click, hide all field buttons on charts, and this heading I would like to double click it like this and give the heading as regional sales. And then the background you want to change, just click it, design you can click, and I'll go for this black background only so it looks better. This also can make the size a little smaller. Okay, you can just place it down somewhere here. So here also this is not required for the timing. I'll just close it. This also you can show the values if you want. Just click over here, plus chart elements, data labels. So the values shows on the graph. Same thing over here also. Click on this plus sign and click over here, data labels, so that the values will be seen. So this graph is also ready. My fifth one more graph I would like to make over here. That is actually called as sales quantity by body style. That is your line graph I would like to create it over here. That is this one. Just click inside here. I can click on insert, then charts, line graph I want, and I want to like to have it as a line with marker. So this is the thing that you can go for. See, then just place it somewhere down. I'm placing it, size a little smaller, making it, and this is not required. Right click, hide all field items. This total is not required. Then this total is there. You can just double click here like this for the heading and write down there sales quantity by body style. I'm just writing your sales quantity by body style, and give the background color. Again, design. I would like to have it as a black background, so I'll go for black background. And this plus sign is the chart elements and data labels. That is to show the values. So now my graphs have been ready now here. So now what you have to do is I have to shift all these graphs over here now to my dashboard. My first one was this monthly sales. I'll just click on this border of the graph and press Ctrl X, cut. Go back to your dashboard sheet and paste it over here. Ctrl V. So this graph is come over here. Okay, now before that I would like to give a border also, like some design. Insert, you can come, shapes. Click on this option called as rectangle rounded corners. Make one box style like this, so that I can push that this graph inside over here. Click on your shape format and color. You can take any color from here. If you didn't like any of the colors, you can click on more fill colors, standard. Take any color from here. I'll just go for this color, and then this graph is there. You can push it inside here like this. Now it's not going inside, so you can right click on the graph and say bring to front. So now you can place it here. You can make the size, adjust the size, everything like this. So I'm just adjusting the size. Then I would like to give a shadow also for that border box. So click on that box, click on shape format, come to your shape effect and come here, shadow. There's an option called as this one, inside center. Click, so you get a shadow effect also. If you want to give a border for a box, click on this border, that is that pink color. Shape format, shape outline, I want to give it a black, and can give any color according to the width. I would like to increase it little bigger like this, so it will come like this. So now the first one is done here. Then second one, when you're doing, this is my second, sales analysis by color. So that again, click on this graph again, press Ctrl X again, cut, go back to your dashboard and paste it over here and paste it, Ctrl V. So you get your graph over here. I'll just place it somewhere here. Second one. Again, this border is required, this pink color ka box. So I'll just copy it, click on this and press Ctrl D for copy. But it will not come here. Again, I'll have to right click and say bring to front, so that it has come in front here like this. So now you can adjust the graph and place it inside this box here like this. So this is a little this side, you can drag it this side. Formatting you'll have to do, it will take some time actually, because you have to do formatting takes time actually. Okay, so this is my second graph is come here. My third graph was this. So again, I'll just click on this top 5 model wise sales. The spelling mistake was here. Okay, so you just click again on this graph, press Ctrl X, cut, go back to your dashboard screen and paste it, Ctrl V. Again, that border is required, box is required. So I'll just click and press Ctrl D for duplicate. Place it down here. This is here I wanted. And this graph will not come here. Again, right click and say send, bring to front. Place it. So I'm just placing it, doing the adjustment. Yep. So this also I can adjust little on top here like this. Then this also a little adjust. Okay. So my third graph is also ready. My first graph was this, so I can click on this, Control X, cut, dashboard, paste it, Control V. I can make a copy of this, press this Control D, duplicate, then click on this, right click and say bring to front and place that graph over here. So the adjustment, there's some adjustment here. Okay. So my 4 graph is done over here. Little more adjustment over here. Yep. Okay. Then one more graph is there over here. I'll just again press Ctrl X, cut it, and then again paste it over here. Ctrl V. Make a copy of it. Ctrl D, duplicate. This you can, little this side you can adjust it. So again this also you get adjusted. You can right click on this and say bring to front and place it over here. This little adjustment has to be done. I'll just make it a little smaller. Okay. Same thing this one also. Okay, so now my graph has been set over here. I had actually made 5 graphs, so all my 5 graphs is set now here. So I'm just making the more adjustments over here so that it's properly adjusted. Okay. So now your top, I want my company name, so that should be coming on top here. For that, so what you can do is for that, you just click over here first, insert. Click on shapes. I'll go for this box rectangle. Make one box style here like this. Color you can change from your shape format. Take the color, which color you want. I'll just go for this dark red. Now in this, inside this text box, I want like to type my company's name over here. That is SM Car Analysis. So with that you can just click over here, insert text box, make one box style here, text box. Then here you can just type that name. So I've just written some name here like this, SM car analysis dashboard. I don't require the background actually, so I'll just click on the text box, shape format, shape fill, and say no fill. Then size के लिए I can, instead of just text box, it's better you can use even, go to insert and come here text में word art. Yeah, this is better option, which can take any style from here. Click, then here you can type it. So I've written some name here like this, SM car analysis. Now click on this word art. This is actually called as a word art. Click on your home tab and size again, make it a little smaller, decrease the font like this, and I can place it, drag it and push it over here. Yep. So this is done. Now I would like to have some slicers also. For slicers, you can just click on any of the graph over here like this. Click on pivot chart analyze and insert slicer. Slicers may I just want certain things to be added over here, like engine I wanted, then transmission, then I wanted years, then I wanted gender, gender I wanted, and company. So these are the things that I required over here. So I've got all my things. Now over here the first thing that I want to push is this engine. So I'll just place it over here. Make the size a little smaller. Adjust it over here like this. Click on this border with this pink color is there. I would like to make that box also. Control D, duplicate, and place it again. This will not come, so you right click and say bring to front. This I would like to make it a little smaller like this, so that I can place it here something like this. Drag it downwards, because all those things I would like to push it over here. So first one is over here, this one. Place it like this in the middle. Okay. Then second I want is this transmission is there now, that can push it here. Again it will not come here, so you'll have to again right click and say bring to front, then place that second. Yeah. Third is I want this here. So again here place it, right click and say bring to front, place it over here. Then gender is there. Gender again right click and bring to front and place this over here. This color also I would like to change it actually. Click on this slicer and option is there. You can change the color from here, whichever color you want, that color. Just click and go to your slicer option and change the color. Same thing with yours and gender also. Then slicer, click. This company is there, that has to be pushed over here. Just adjust this little this side. Yeah. Company, what I want is actually when I click on company, slicer may can come. Option, column 1 option is there. Make this 4 so that I get 4 names. You can get it like this. So this is what I wanted. Then here also copy, Control D, so that I get the copy of it, of that border box. This can push it down somewhere here. After you do this also, you have to do the adjustment has to be done only, because again this will not come. So you can right click and bring to front. Okay, just little this side. Yeah, so I have adjusted this in this box of mine. There's also slicer, may you can come and change the color also of this. So this I can get it little down actually. Okay, yeah. This can get it little down, yeah, like this, yeah. Okay, so I have this is done. Now the top I have to put all those values also is there required, but before that I'll just click on insert again, click on shapes box. I'll just make one small box here like this. Then shape format, you can come and change the color. So you take whichever color you want. I'll just go for this red only. After that I want insert text box, make a box like this. Over here you can just type this thing called as, first is total cars. This white background is not required, so I can click on the shape format, shape fill, and say no fill, so that you get like this. Then select this thing, total cars, home option, size you can make it a little bigger, color you can give any color, just go for this orange color, and place that over here. Okay, this box is also not required. Shape format, shape outline, and say no outline, so that you get the like this total car will come here like this. Okay, so once you done this much, then I want the total car. That means that is, if you go to your working option, that is this, yeah, this 23906. That value should be shown over here. So I'll just copy this thing, so that Control D, format gets copied over here, place it over here like this. This delete this part and click on, once you click over here, click on top here and say equal to, click on your working and click on this 23906. So you get like this, equal to get pivot table, because it's a pivot table. Enter. When I press enter now, you'll get an error like this. That is because this get data, this entire thing is there. just remove this, delete this full thing, and keep that working. Working is your name of your sheet, and this G10, this backspace you remove it, enter. Okay, now your G10 will not come, it has to be G11. So that you just change it over here. This G10 is there now, that you make it G11, enter. So that should give you this value over here like this. Place it now and click on your home tab and make the size bigger. So in case you want to make it a little bigger, yeah. Click home option, color you can give any color. I'm just going for this white color. Okay, so I've done for this first one. Total cost is 23906. So like that we have the rest also. Then I want sum of price, then average, all those things should be coming there. So I can just copy this table first. This box is there now. You can just press Ctrl D first so that you get a copy of it. Place it here somewhere here. Total cars, again can click over here and press Ctrl D for copy. Place it over here again. So your total cars will not come, but it will be total. This car is there now, that you can change it to price. Let's write down the price price over here. Then this value, Control D, place it over here. So now here you have to see that now this is what this is H11. Yeah, okay. So here you change this this G is there now, that you just remove it and press the H, enter. Home option, size you can make it a little bigger, color you can make it white, place it. Yep. So this is about my total price also done. Then next, so I can do this way also. Click over here, you can press shift so that everything gets selected. And then you can press Ctrl D. So next one was this is here you have to change actually average price. So return your average price. Then this will again get this is how to copy actually. Control D. So here again, now you just have to check your average price is where here it is. This is what I11. So instead of H you make it here I. Then again home option, make the size a little bigger, color. Okay, this average price also is done. Then we have auto car. I want one option for auto car ke liye also. So when you press Ctrl D, you get a copy of it actually. So just press Ctrl D again. Okay, but here you'll have to say auto car. And here I want is manual car. Then this values there you can just copy it, Control D. and place it over here. Then again Control D for manual car also. Here this is auto car ka. That is, you can just check it. Yeah, this one. This is H15. So that you can change it over here. Instead of I, it is H15. So you can type it also again, equal to working, that is this, enter. Okay, that again, this you'll have to delete them. Just click over here, remove this entire thing by pressing delete button. Oh, sorry. One minute. This should be H. Let's type H15. Then home option, make the size a little bigger and give the color. Same thing with manual car also. Your manual car is this one. It's H16. So this I is there, you just remove that and put the H, and this 11 is there, you put the 16. Then there's also home, size increase, color. So I've done all those details, I've put it over here. So now you have to link actually, because it will not work actually, even though I click it will not work. So all your slicers are there, that has to be clicked, right click, report connection. Just tick mark on all the slicers that has been created over here. So you just tick mark all the slicer and say OK. So this is done. Then same thing with transaction also you have to done. Right click like that, for all you have to do like that. So you just tick mark all your slicers. There'll be a tick mark on the first one, then the remaining you'll have to tick mark actually, otherwise it will not work for you. The connection will not work. So just tick marked this one also. Okay, then gender is there. And then your company. Okay. So now this is done. Now I'd like to change some background color also of the slicers, everything I would like to change. For that you can just click on page layout, click on color, you can take any color from here. I'll just go for this orange color. So you can see that the entire layout is changed now. Mine, see. Okay, so now if I click on any of this information, click, so you can see that my entire details is getting changed. Back to normal again, click here, clear. If I click on transition by auto, so you can see that entire details with the graph, everything is getting changed. If I click on manual, so it will show me about manual information ka details. If I click on year 2022, it is showing me the details about 2022. Back to normal, you can click here, clear. 2023, if I click, it will show me about 2023. With the top values, everything is showing me over here. If I click on female, that is gender, if I say, so it is telling me entire thing about female customers. If I click on my male customers, so I get this details. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss the upcoming parts. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.